안녕하세요. Today we'll be learning greetings in Korean. First of all, we say hello in Korean. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. This means hello, and it's also in the very formal or polite form. There's another way of saying hello in casual form. We say 안녕, 안녕. These are very different forms, and we use them differently depending on who you are talking to and in different situations. For example, if I'm saying hello to my parents, maybe your grandparents or people who are older than you, teachers, professors maybe at university, we would say 안녕하세요 and give a small bow. When we say hello to maybe your friends or your younger siblings or people who are very close to you and you don't need to be very formal, you can just be very casual. We say 안녕, and of course we wouldn't really do the bow, we would just give a wave. 안녕. When we first greet each other, it's natural to ask each person's name. In Korean, we ask, what's your name? 이름이 뭐예요? 이름 is name. 이 is a particle that follows with 이름. 이름이 뭐예요? 뭐예요 means what is. These two words combine to make the question, 이름이 뭐예요? I would answer with my name. 저는 연지예요. Or 저는 연지입니다. 저는, for instance, is I in very formal form. 연지, my name, and the ending, 예요. 저는 연지예요. Or 저는 연지입니다. You might be wondering what's the difference between 예요 and 입니다. Both are very polite form. However, 입니다 we call it differential style. This means that it's very formal as well. However, it's mostly used in different settings, such as conferences, maybe you're making a speech, or even like in this instance, when you're meeting someone for the very first time, it is very polite to use this differential style, 입니다. However, it's still okay to put 예요 at the end of your name. If, for example, your name in Korean ends with a consonant, for example, Sam. If my name was Sam, I would say 저는 Sam이에요. Depending on your name, if it ends in a consonant, we add 이에요. If it ends in a vowel, such as my name, 연지, I would say 예요. Let's say I want to talk about where I am from. 저는 한국 사람이에요. Here we are using 저는 once again, which means I in formal form. 한국 means Korea. 사람, person. 이에요 once again is our ending. So combining these words we have 저는 한국 사람이에요. As you can tell, when we are asking in question form, it's very important for our intonation. For example, 이름이 뭐예요? We raise the intonation at the end to initiate that it's a question. If I'm stating something, for example, my name, I will say 저는 연지예요. And the intonation will go down. Let's hear it one more time. 이름이 뭐예요? 저는 연지예요. Please remember that this intonation is important in Korean language as it suggests question and answer form. Some other words for nationality are Australia is 호주, 호주. America, 미국, 미국. China, 중국, 중국. Japan, 일본, 일본. I can substitute these nationalities into that sentence to say where I am from or what my nationality is. For example, 저는 미국 사람이에요. I am American. 저는 호주 사람이에요. I am Australian. 저는 중국 사람이에요. I am Chinese. And 저는 일본 사람이에요. I am Japanese. Of course, there are other nationalities as well. If you'd like to know how you say it your nationality, comment down below and I'll let you know on what the word is in Korean. Lastly, we'll be learning how to say goodbye in Korean. We say 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요, which means goodbye. Another way of saying goodbye is 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. As you can see, the endings are a bit different. You might be wondering, what's the difference between 안녕히 가세요 and 안녕히 계세요? 가세요 literally means to go or to leave. 계세요 means to stay. So depending on the situation you are in, let's say for example, I am in the classroom and my students are leaving the classroom. They will address to me 안녕히 계세요 as I'm staying or staying behind. And I would say 안녕히 가세요 to my students as they are leaving the room. Another example is, let's say you met someone after a while and you've seen them at the grocery store. And after you've had a chat and you're saying goodbye, and you're both leaving in that situation. You would both say 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. If you're talking in casual form, we say 안녕, which is the same as hello in Korean. Another way we say is 잘 가. 잘 가, which means goodbye. 잘 있어, which also means goodbye. Like I said, 잘 가, the 가 means to go. 있어 is to stay. So, 잘 가 is goodbye to the person who's leaving. 잘 있어 to the person maybe who's staying back. Similarly to 안녕히 가세요 and 안녕히 계세요. I hope this video helped you in learning some basic expressions on greetings. Saying hello, saying goodbye, asking someone's name, and stating someone's name. So now I'll give you a recount of what we learned today. Just a recap of what we learned today. We say hello in polite or formal form, 안녕하세요. In casual form, 안녕. What's your name? We can ask. 이름이 뭐예요? If I was to say my name, I am 연지. 저는 연지예요. or 저는 연지입니다. If I was to say my nationality, I am Korean. 저는 한국 사람이에요. Now remembering, I put 한국 in brackets because we can change or substitute this depending on your nationality. Remembering, for example, we can say 저는 호주 사람이에요. I'm Australian. Or 저는 미국 사람이에요. All we need to do is substitute what's in the brackets there. To say goodbye in polite form, we say 안녕히 가세요. Or 안녕히 계세요. And goodbye in casual form, we can say 안녕, 잘 가, or 잘 있어. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I hope you learned some useful expressions in Korean on how to say hello, asking each other's name, and saying goodbye. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in my next video. 감사합니다.